So what I have come to understand what empathy is listening to someone to truly understand them, not to judge them or correct them or
Mhm.
critique them or respond to them. A lot of times we listen to respond. We listen to what they're saying. We're like, okay, let me think of what I'm going to respond to this to try and convince them that my way is better. Empathy is truly listening to understand someone, listening to their story. And this is why empathy, not just in the fitness industry, is a game changer, but it's a game changer in those world in general. Like, let's say we disagree with someone, right? On the other side of like political views and things like that. If we disagree with someone, if we truly understand, let's sit down to listen to understand someone, we will probably be more understanding of like, oh, I get now why you think the way you do because I just sat down and listened to where you're coming from and what happened to you. There's a good book I literally just got done with by Oprah called What Happened to You. And
Mhm.
her and this doctor, they talk about, instead of asking what's wrong with you, like why do you think the way you do, we should ask what happened to you. Like what happened in your life that led you down this path that makes you think the way you think and do the things you do. And until we start asking those questions, we're never really going to be able to open up, because if you come up across as like, hey, I'm right and you're wrong and let me tell you why you're wrong, then that just creates more divisiveness. But if you truly lead with empathy, I feel like that's where we can make some change. And specifically in the fitness industry, I truly believe that no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And
Mhm.
as a leader, as a coach, as an influencer, as a trainer, whatever, it's important for us to put ourselves in our client's shoes to realize that, look, we could have all the answers. We could have all the scientific data and the facts and stuff like that to present to someone to convince them that they're wrong. But I feel like there has to be some type of heart to heart connection before someone's willing to listen to you. If you just come across as like, here's the facts, here's the data, now change your ways, that doesn't work with other humans. And so I feel like if we can lead with empathy first and foremost, we truly understand where someone's coming from. Oh, that's why you struggle with food addiction, right? Like maybe there's some unresolved emotional trauma that hasn't been resolved yet or worked through, and
Mhm.
these triggers just keep coming up. I got into a fight with my spouse, give me some wine, or my kids are driving me crazy, give me some chocolate. We have programmed our brain for years and decades to reach for some type of substance, a numbing mechanism of some type, and it's really hard to break that cycle. And this is
Yep.
kind of what I'm trying to paint a picture for people in the fitness industry. For them, they're naturally blessed, like they have good genetics and they can stay fit and lean pretty easily compared
Mhm.
to someone else that struggles like every day. It's a struggle for them. I'm trying to bring some understanding and say, hey, it's not as easy as you think it is. It's time for us to truly understand where people are coming from and ask, instead of asking them what's wrong with them, ask what happened to you.